What else are you going to do on a Sunday? Meet up with your friends, expand your comfort zone, find a new hobby, interact with a female. Fuck all that being a normal member of society shit. Tottenham away, love it. Well, actually no, Daniel, I don't love it. I've been 6 times in my life, seen 1 win, 1 draw and 4 losses, including a 5-3 battering on the day after my 16th birthday. I'm still not totally over. People say that this is the one they look forward to when the fixtures come out and it's the biggest day of the season, but it makes me physically sick. Nothing makes me question why I bother going to games like walking up Seven Sisters after a defeat at White Hart Lane. I fucking hate Tottenham, I really do. I don't want them to lose, I want them to suffer. I fantasize about them going the same way as Bury. Any Tottenham fans watching, I really mean this with everything I have when I say, fuck you lot. But anyway, arranged to meet my mate at South Wimbledon. Wanted to try the new pub by the station that replaced the old Irish boozer that always looked closed, but it turns out it didn't open till 12, so I was left standing outside looking like an alcoholic divorcee. Give up on the pub and get on the tube. Watch True Geordie suck off Logan Paul's entertainment as we trekked up to Highbury and Islington. We decided to drink there as we knew the Chelsea would be drinking in Liverpool Street, and the last thing we were in the mood for was queuing ages for a drink, having beer spilled on us while listening to some losers sing about necrophilia. In the pub, there's this bloke going around trying to sell stuff he's shoplifted from Waitrose. Attempted to film it, but it turns out the bloke next to us had bought a bottle of whiskey and a bottle of vodka off him earlier, so I stopped it as I didn't want to be a grass. After a few rounds at the Spoons, we realised United were playing, so we went next door to a pub named after Jose Mourinho and watched Zuma haunt us from beyond the transfer by letting Lingard score in the last minute before the most average player in Premier League history bottles the chance to take some points off Man United. The United game ends, so we head off to the match, get off and walk down Seven Sisters Road, which is actually famous being the longest stretch of shithole in the UK. Somehow it got much longer over lockdown and we totally misjudged the distance between the station and the ground and ended up getting into the game 15 minutes late. The first half happened, kinda. Neither side were really doing anything and the atmosphere was flat from both sides. Half our end fucked off and got a beer on the 38th minute, which was probably a smart idea as nothing happened in the match and the queues for the beer were well long. Tottenham's new ground looks like a spaceship on the outside and an airport on the inside, and there must have been some serious delays. It took ages to get served a pint that, despite having the fancy bottom filling glasses, was still flat. Just after we get some mediocre piss down our throats, everyone starts cheering and apparently Silver's scored and I'm just hugging people pretending I have a clue what's going on, but anyway it's 1-0, get in, fuck Tottenham. We're so much better in the second half. Us the control of the game. Alonso has one off the line before Kante's shot deflects, hits the post, trickles over the line and the weighing goes mad and the points are in the bag. Last half an hour we spent reminding everyone that we're champions of Europe. Not just by singing it 50 times, but also by how we were playing. Completely dominant, missing a load of chances. Honestly, it could have been 5 or 6. A Tottenham fan bravely offers out the entire away end from 3 tiers up. Half of the ground fucks off before Rudiger scores to make it 3-0 and we cruise to the final whistle. We have a very satisfying walk back to Seven Sisters among some pissed off Tottenham fans, my favourite crowd to be in, and head back to Finsbury Park to go to a chicken shop that the chicken connoisseur rated highly before going back to Highbury for a few more pints before heading back to South London. Overall, it was possibly the best trip I've done to Tottenham. Yeah, the Alonso brace at Wembley was fantastic, but honestly, rocking up there, champions of Europe, not really looking asked for half the game and then still walking to a 3-0 is great in its own way. I just felt so arrogant and confident in our away end. We fully asserted ourselves above those 0-star pricks, and if we avoid defeat against City, the title's all but wrapped up, right? What could possibly go wrong from here? It's all just a game at the end of the day though, innit?